guess we have to have an introduction to this, don't we?
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live right now.
Oh, fuck.
You see that green dot right there? That's how you know.
God damn it. Yeah.
Don't change your personality because a green dot says so.
True.
I don't see a green
Just
dot.
saying.
I see a headphone jack and a jet.
Well, that's because you're on the opposite side of the microphone, Brian.
Do I throw my penis in that hole?
If your penis is that small, if you whip your dick out right now,
I thought about it.
I will end my own life. Do not put your dick away.
I feel the heat.
Oh no!
I feel the heat.
You feel the heat. Well, I guess that's a good enough intro, if any.
I just have a spicy...
Spencer waving his belt around.
I feel the heat.
Welcome,
Boys, let's do this.
My dick fell off!
We should probably just restart this and have an actual less goofy ass intro.
Nah, this is
man, this is fine. It's fine.
All right,
We'll take it out in post.
This is
we have to
Productions.
christen Brian Jr. Your first sausage.
This is going to be an hour of dick jokes.
No. Sausages.
Okay, hello, avid listeners. Welcome to what I believe I'm going to call Dungeons and Delinquents. Some sort of podcast that we're going to try to do with our D&D group, so we get some content out of it. Why don't we just... my name's Noah. You know me, clearly, probably, maybe. I'll be the DM here. Why don't we just go around the table and you guys can introduce yourselves and your characters? Why don't we start with you, Spencer?
Hi, my name is Spencer, and I'm playing Olaf Olafsson. He is a barbarian and a sailor, and eventually I plan to multi-class into bard so I can be a barbarian. So get ready for some weird shit.
Okay.
Okay, I'm Brian. My character is Brian Jr. I am a half incubus, half human. And, I'm gonna suck some dicks.
Do you have a backstory in any particular manner?
My father was Brian, and,
Oh yes, this is I should have said that. This is a continuation of a different D&D group we had, but the past is not incredibly relevant to what's going to be going on, so...
Besides for the fact that...
maybe some inside jokes.
My old character ate a lot of quote-unquote sausages, which were actually minor dicks. And
he decided to take the name Brian Jr., which translates to BJ in my mind, so I mean, you're just continuing the joke with your child.
Walk him off.
I also think we need to clarify on the minor one too. We don't mean children. He means
Well,
no. ER, big ER. They have big pickaxes and big
that
sausages.
was the problem in the first one, wasn't it? We thought someone thought it was a minor, like with an O and not an E.
Yeah, we both did. We all thought it was.
No. Okay, when I say the men have stopped mining, and I was like, you guys have to go save the miners, and they were like, why are there a bunch of children in the mine? I was like, oh my god.
Free labor.
NoNoNoah Productions does not condone pedophilia.
Thank you.
But necrophilia is on the table.
Oh yeah.
Just kidding. All right, we have one more player we need to get the intro for.
I'm Riley. I'm playing Rallock, and I'm a half elf bard.
Okay. Do you have any particular backstory you want to get in there?
Nah, not right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna be that edgy rogue. I'm sitting in the corner, not talking to everything. Everything's dark. Everything's gloomy. I hate myself and I hate you.
You're not special. I want to die.
You sound like a 14-year-old who's edgy on Instagram and only Instagram. Billie Eilish is my spirit animal.
When Billie Eyelash says my name is my name. My name is my name.
So we're supposed to be playing D&D right now, but you can tell where the delinquency comes from.
Hey. Don't go across.
Oh yeah, I'm a druid.
Oh yeah, that probably would have been important to know.
Oh shit.
Spencer, we know this all.
I know.
Why build a bridge across the river when you can just go down the river?
Let's play some goddamn
Hey,
D&D.
before we start, do you want to build a snowman?
You bet I do.
Oh, I get it, because your name's Olaf.
Yep. Olaf Olafsson.
How long have you been sitting on that one?
All you
Just
guys
now.
have already been a part of
Sure.
stuff I've done, so you know the levels, you know what to do. You know what not to do. I'll just say that. So, other than that, everything we are good to go.
Speed
so,
run? Speed run.
do not speed run.
Speed run videos. We got this. We just gotta stand on a chair and try and jump while we're also holding a bucket, and we'll just clip all the way to the Capitol.
Oh, you know we're going to the Capitol.
I don't.
Because Chad's there.
Bro, you just gotta flip it turnways.
Okay, so let me read you the prologue here so we can actually have some story in this delinquency. Okay, so Riley and Brian already know this, but Spencer, you are new to this group, so you do not. So this is some prologue for you as well.
I don't even know how to read.
Okay, then I'll read it for you. 25 years after the fall of the Great Hero Trio, which was Chad, Brian, and Aoth, which the last...
Ryan.
Well, there were the last three. The capital boomed into an economic wave. Thousands of citizens flocked into the great city to test their own luck. Unfortunately, the city did not respond accordingly. They stopped the refugees at the gates, only allowing those with proper skills and wealth into this great citadel. This led the great land of Wova into an expansion vine of towns stemming under the control of the capital. Mining towns, gym crafting camps, constructed camps, all manners of communities. This allowed the poor and unfortunate citizens that lived in the capital to leave and branch outward into these new communities, including certain friends and lovers that once interacted with our unknown heroes. Starting new lives in their lovely, quiet, and oppressed towns, the half-dragons and their conscripts kept the towns under firm lock and key. Any sense of free thinking or rebellion were met with heavy accusation and brutal jail time. And unchecked, these guards were, as the introduction of a new warfare type rattled the army to its core. Sorry, my phone just went off. Gunpowder was introduced to public use, but was kept out of the hands of commoners via guard suppression. That doesn't mean you can't get a gun. The wonders of magic were all but silenced by the red conscripts, although uses of such talents continued, but in silence. As the power of the capital grew, a fire started to grow in the hearts of Wova. Something needed to be done, but from who? Da-da-da-da! And then as a side note, apparently I wrote only gold coins for currency.
Give the goblins some gold!
I want to let you guys know, you people listening.
Give me the gold!
You straight up clipped my mic when you did that. We're using metal dice too, so if that sounds absolutely
I got your
absurd,
eye. Give me the gold!
all while I'm reading the prologue, Brian and Riley have been fingering each other.
Yeah.
No, I've been sucking his toes.
All right,
He's
well,
been sucking mine.
here we go. Apparently, I wrote down chapter 1. I wrote this a really long time ago, so let's get into it. Okay. We focus our my phone. We focus our attention on a small pound. Yeah, I can't read now. I need another kickstart, guys. We focus our attention on a small town of Drudada.
Judada?
Drudada. No, do not give me another kickstart. I will fucking die. Okay, so I got to introduce you guys into this environment. So,
Ooh, that's hot.
it's the sound of my ball sack ringing.
Skeet.
So what'd you say the name of your character? Olaf?
Olaf Olafsson.
Olaf was just kind of coming into this town, right? He from his old sailing days, he's kind of retired from that life. He's ready to move on. He's traveled all the way from the capital's harbor to this small little town, and then he's just there. You know, he's just kind of wandering through. I don't really know any way other to describe it. And apparently, you're fully nude, so the reaction you're getting from the people of Drudada is quite strange and foreign to you. As
Not
on your
true.
ship, it was truly fine to be naked.
I am not fully nude. In the tradition of my sailing crew, we had a method of inverting our dinguses, and then just like you wore a leaf in front of your dingus, like some Adam and Eve shit. We were also constantly oiled to protect us from the harsh rays of the sun. So Olaf is like a slippery bastard at this point. If you try to grab a hold of Olaf, he'll just slide right through your fingers.
I like it.
So are you greased up deaf guy at this point?
I'm not deaf, but I am greasy.
Oh god.
I am constantly oily.
Okay.
I'm like
Constantly oily.
So this is what
His body just produces it now.
Yeah, his body just naturally learned to produce oil.
So getting back on track from the segue, Drudada was also the birth town of our other two heroes, BJ, and what the fuck's your name? I didn't. Rallock. See, if I say it 3 times, I'll remember it. So BJ and Rallock, both their birth mothers ended up here. And this is where you guys have grown up and like you guys have done work and stuff. And Riley, you've found a talent at singing and shit. And Brian, for some reason, you ran off into the woods almost immediately. And
Where's my father?
You come back into town occasionally to sell firewood and stuff. Where's my father? I just got. So you guys have established lives here, and our boy Olaf has just been kind of wandering through at this point.
Olaf immediately seeks out the first tavern he can find.
He finds one called I don't know
The Saggy Wench.
No, the Busty Skeever.
I love it. Fuck yeah.
Careful though, there's orcs in there.
Yeah, that's kind of how. Inside jokes from the last campaigns.
You asked your mom where your dad is? He's like in the forest. You just ran off.
You just straight up yeeted.
You're not my dad!
Okay, anyway, so you guys have been... We've cemented your existence in this reality. So, the great harvest of the wheat fields has caused a big festival to spring up in the middle of this town. There's women, drinks, food, the shops breathe life into the area, and the guards seem to be watching vigilantly over the crowd. And scene.
Is there booze?
Yeah, I just said there's drinks.
I want to go get a drink.
Alright, you go get a drink at the little tiny... I don't know. I'm imagining a woman just kind of like hanging out by a bunch of beer kegs, and there's a tap in one of them, and she just... You don't even have to pay, man. That's how happy they are with their wheat this year.
Woo!
Giving away free beer.
Olaf is definitely getting fucking slammed. Olaf's whole deal is he doesn't care about truth or justice. Olaf just wants to have a good time.
Is there gambling in the bar?
Do not insert your horrible habits from real life into your character.
Is there gambling in the bar?
Yeah, there's guys rolling dice around that look like D20s, but they're not. They're like counterfeit D20s.
Fuck.
Like they're hollow. You can tell they're hollow. I'll just say that.
Olaf is currently trying to acquire an entire barrel of beer.
All right, you're wandering over towards the woman that are Rallock, right? Yeah. You're wandering over towards Rallock's little area where you grab hold of a beer keg and you're attempting to lift it while the woman's trying to sit down on it to keep you from taking it. You want to roll a strength check? All right, let's see if you beat this. Let's see if you beat this ass. I got a 4. You also got a 4.
Technically I have a 7 because I have a +3 in strength.
I know, this woman has no strength. She's got, I don't know, humans are at like 10. Fuck it. Yeah, you literally pick up the barrel with the woman on it.
I want to take a long drink and then go chug, 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 chug.
Olaf looks at everyone in the bar and screams, "My name is Olaf Olafson, and I'm awesome!" And I just start fucking going at it. I'm gonna chug this entire barrel of beer. Olaf is fun at parties.
Olaf is fun at parties.
I want to know what happens to the girl that's just sitting on it.
Well, I can tell you what happens to the girl that's just sitting on there. When he lifts her up, her ass goes through the barrel just enough to break it so that he can get a good swig. And as he's pouring, she falls off and rolls off the back of him because he's all oily. And he just rolls down his back, and she's just laying on the ground in slime, and it looks kind of hentai-ish in a way, just with the wrong kind of fluid on her. I'll just say that much.
But Olaf doesn't grope her because Olaf respects people's personal boundaries unless they're dickheads.
He does not spray DNA on her, as some people would say.
Oh my Jesus.
Olaf's baby gravy is only for Olaf's wife.
Olaf has a wife?
No.
Oh, I was going to say, you didn't tell me that.
Olaf doesn't have a wife. Olaf has a crew of shitmates from the past. And I'll just let you guys figure that one out. Like, sitting in the galley with lots of men, rowing on the deck with lots of men.
All right, well, while we're all in this bar having a good time, BJ is gambling in the corner. Olaf's fucking drinking a whole keg while a couple of dudes are shocked with awe, saying chug with...
Chug, 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 chug.
All the just as you're finishing your barrel of beer, a what sounds like a large explosion goes off in the middle of the town. You guys can't see it because you're in a bar, but you hear a wondrous thudding boom.
I like to think that interrupts Olaf's drinking rhythm, and he like sputters a little bit on the beer, like he's just about to finish the barrel, and that pisses him off.
Okay.
Oh no! I look over. I see Olaf erect.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm not raging yet. I only get an erection when I rage.
Oh, sorry.
Every other time my dick is like tucked back into my balls, and you just see a banana leaf.
This is the kind of shit you're gonna come to expect from Dungeons and Delinquents. So just roll with it, guys.
Okay, I go look outside.
I'm gonna follow and go outside as well.
I follow, but I take my beer barrel with me. I'm not like really struggling. I've just got this thing on my shoulder, just like.
But the beer's gonna come out.
Olaf doesn't care at this point. Olaf's just
Okay.
pissed that someone messed up his rhythm.
Okay. So as you come outside, you wait. I got ahead of myself. Yeah. Okay. So there's lots of smoke just billowing out of what looked like an old fountain, and it exploded, and all these guards are like running up to it, seeing what's wrong with it. You can hear the clanking of their swords and their spears and their muskets. Yeah. The fountain. Apparently, the fountain had exploded while you guys were in the bar, and it was spewing forth steaming hot water around all the square as well as bricks that several citizens and guards got hit with, and they're like screaming, agonizing in pain from scalding hot water for some reason. 3 men dressed in red cloaks jump out of the newfound hole in the city square, looking menacing, faces covered by red bandanas. You guys, what do we want to do?
Olaf wants to go fucking throw a barrel at someone.
Okay.
I want to yell, "You look like a bitch!"
Okay, as you guys are reacting, one of the cloaked men speaks. These guards are not fit to keep you safe. The capital is a fallen cesspit of corruption and power-hungry thieves. Surrender yourselves to us or die.
You destroyed my piss fountain.
Oh no!
Oh no.
And with
You
that,
what in there?
And with that quoted line, I want that framed above my wall. The first man's hands ignite with fire. The second man reveals a bandolier full of pistols, drawing 2 from his holster, and the third man unsheaths a large broadsword.
I mimic and produce flame in my hands.
Okay, I guess that happens.
Can I roll an attack?
So the only thing you guys need to know at this point is that the guards are starting to funnel towards them to like try to help and like fight them. But what are you guys gonna do?
Olaf is gonna start raging.
Okay.
So fun fact about Olaf is a grower, not a shower. Whenever Olaf rages, his meat saber comes out to play. That banana leaf's coming off, boys. So Olaf rages, and I want to take my barrel, charge at these assholes, and scream "Hinga Binga Durian," and hopefully throw it at one of them. What roll do I need to make?
Yeah, I guess that could count as like a surprise. Let me see. See. Well, I've got a... I guess I didn't write down their AC, but I could freelance it. Okay, go ahead. I do not... What is that with your bonus?
That's a 10.
That is a 10. Well, it's a strength check, so I mean, you're throwing a barrel. You're yeeting for strength, not really distance or accuracy. You're Kobeing it, you're not yeeting it. That's the difference. I mean, who are you trying to hit? You're trying to hit one of the cloaked guys?
I'm going to throw it at the guy with fire in his hands.
Okay, alright, okay. Alright. I don't know how much a barrel does, but... it hits him in the face, I can say that much.
Hinga Binga Durian!
Well, it's an animate object, so I just fucking hit him. 2!
Don't forget the +2 damage since I'm raging.
You Kobe a barrel at this man who's got his hands on fire, and you smack him right in the chest, and he kind of catches it too. So he lights the barrel on fire and kind of just drops it, scared. But you've dealt damage to him. I'll say that much.
flexes.
Spencer just flexed. All right, what do you two want to do? Since this is kind of like a surprise situation now that wood has clearly splintered into this man.
He can hear me, right? They can all.
Oh yeah, they're within earshot. They can hear your Barty powers if that's what you're choosing to do.
I want to viciously mock the one that he threw the barrel at.
Okay. What is your save?
It is 13.
13. Okay. These guys would not have... Who are you trying to... Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one with the
Fire guy. Okay.
Yeah.
So he would be higher in the... Okay. Go ahead and roll.
4. Then plus my spell attack bonus.
So you deal 9 damage? Is that what I'm...
Uh-huh.
Okay. What do you tell him?
This bitch can't even catch a barrel!
I don't even know if he looks shocked because you can't quite see his face, but you can see like his eyes, his pupils kind of dilate a little bit more, like he's pissed. Okay, all right.
How far away are they?
Probably like half a football field. They're within earshot, but they're not like. Our boy Olaf's pretty strong. I'll just say that much. He's like what, 16, 17, something like that.
Yeah.
What's 9 minus? Never mind, I can do it in my head. What were you gonna say?
Well, I wanted to thorn whip to the barrel and hit the barrel into the fucking head.
You might have to get a little closer.
I know. That's why I saw far away it was.
I would throw you if I could.
Actually, his throw would only be one action, so he could throw you too. And then that wouldn't use any actions on your part.
Raging was a bonus action, so...
Exactly. So if you want to get yeeted and potentially take damage...
I'll stay back for now.
Not going to roll those dice. So what are you going to do then? You just going to let him...
I'll be like, damn, this bitch can throw. Hi, I'm Brian.
I was going to say, you guys don't actually know each other at this point.
Olaf reaches down, high-fives him, and says, "I like you, tiny man."
Yep, all the while fucking BJ is just looking down at the meat hammer that's been erected from your truly naked body. Alright, while you guys are introducing yourselves in such a manner, these guys are like throwing... The first guy is so pissed off, he claps his hands together and a big fire spout spews and hits a couple of guards as they're like funneling in and catch them on fire. They're freaking the fuck out and they're running away. The second guy's shooting off his little pistols, but it takes him a while because he's got to reload and shit because it's just gunpowder. But he takes 2 shots and then drops his pistols and goes for the next 2. He just keeps shooting like that off the bandolier. And that third guy, he's keeping all the guards back with his big broadsword. He's not hitting them with the sharp end. He's like smacking them like, you know what I mean, like long ways, like using it as like a bludgeoning. He's clearly not going for lethal damage. I'll say that much.
Okay.
I think Olaf wants to go stab someone with his trident.
Okay, let's see. So, you guys moving closer then?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just say they were like 50-ish feet away from you guys now. You guys have kind of funneled in towards them.
Well, my base move speed is about 30 feet. I think that doubles when I rage, though, so...
Probably.
Whatever you want to do. I'm just gonna, Olaf wants to take his trident, charge the bandolier guy, and scream, "Let's make face gravy!"
Let's roll to see if you touch his AC. What is that with your bonus?
That would be a 6.
I don't think you scream, "Let's make face grease," and the guy sidesteps you and says, "Okay," and pulls a bandolier and he's got it right to your head. Or pulls out a pistol and has it right to your head.
Olaf is, not even afraid. The bullet's just gonna, hit his greasy forehead and slide off.
Okay, let's see if he hits you. With his bait set. Okay, a 10 probably doesn't hit you, does it?
Nope, my armor class is a lot higher than that.
So what he does is he pulls his pistol out and he shoots. It's a clear shot, right? He shoots you, but you catch it with your teeth. That's how much it didn't matter to you.
Olaf will not be denied his face gravy.
Since no one's acting, the man with the large broadsword comes at you. And he's mad, because, his friend just totally made a fool of himself. Yeah, that probably doesn't hit you either. So this guy comes up to you.
What is it?
It's a 13.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah. So this guy comes up to you, and this time he's still using the bludgeoning, and he tries to fucking smack you in the head, but you just kind of dip under it before it meets your head.
Olaf moonwalks away from it.
There we go. That works better. Does no one want to act?
I do. I want to move forward and help out Olaf.
Okay, all right. You're within 20 feet of them now.
I'm going to thorn whip him and whip him around
Specify
like
him.
the one that produced flame.
Okay.
I'm going to use my thorn whip and slam him around like he's a puny god.
Okay. What's your spell save?
13.
Okay. I think he resists you.
I just have to roll to see if it hits.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, go ahead, roll. My bad.
Will a 20 do?
I think that's a critical, Brian.
I believe so. I think I need to roll 1d6 and get a 4 plus 5, which is 9.
Double it, 18.
It's 18 damage. Whipping him around.
So you, as you grab him with your thorn whip that's produced out of your, do you want it out of your fingers or your? Okay. So your fingers extend forward and you have this big long thorny vine that wraps around the man who's got flames in his hand, and you're throwing him back and forth, slamming him on the ground, Hulk style in Avengers. And I'm not on that last slam down. You throw him back into the hole that he came from. And you hear, oh, before your hand comes back and it transcends back into a vine or a hand.
Did you say we're 50 feet away?
Yeah, you are still 50 feet away, yes.
I want to use Dissonant Whispers on the one with the broadsword.
Okay, can you tell me what that does?
You need to make a wisdom throw.
Oh, fuck me. Well, fuck him, actually. Yeah, he doesn't have any bonuses, so 11.
Can I borrow a d6?
Oh, that's not a D6, my bad.
This fucker can't even count.
That's why I'm the DM. The most uneducated person needs to be the DM. Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So 16 plus 5. That's 21 damage.
21 damage.
Hold on.
On a man who's welding a broadsword.
This is what I play. This is what I do.
Do you just unhinge your jaw?
He's also got to use his reaction now to get as far away as he can from me. And this is psychic damage.
You see this man clearly distraught from you unhinging your jaw to unleash what I can only describe as the screams of hell. He unleashes you see him drop his broadsword, and you see his eyes almost roll back, and he just takes off in a dead sprint and jumps into the hole he came from. There's nothing stopping this man right now, and he disappears from your vision, which leaves the man with the bandolier only. The guards are freaked the fuck out that such a noise even came from you, and the citizens have all kind of backed up a little bit. Like, that was some magic. They don't like magic, Riley. Okay, but they're scared. They're pretty fucking scared. Yes, Olaf.
Olaf wants to capture the bandolier man alive to get some information out of him. So I think Olaf is just going to go for like a non-lethal punch out.
Okay, let's see if you hit him.
I need something to scream at him.
Oh,
That's 20. That's 20.
Lovely. A straight crit. How lovely. What would you like to do?
I feel like Olaf's just gonna like grab his skull, pick him up, and slam him into the dirt. I'm not trying to kill him. I'm only trying to knock him out.
Yeah, but you got big muscle.
This is true. Olaf just wants to knock him out.
I'm trying to think of like the best way I can describe this.
Could I get him in a rear naked choke?
Let's just say you grab him by the face and you squeeze a little too hard as you're slamming him into the dirt that it kind of creates like a cave-in almost, and he falls into the hole that they came out like a little cesspit tunnel where he came from. So he's just in the tunnel. But he's out.
Olaf is probably going to scream, "Gravy!" as he does this.
The man flies through the street and into the tunnel. He's just hanging out. He's like, you can see there's a clear line of sight between you and him, and like you probably couldn't fit through the hole because you're pretty big, but you can see he ain't moving. Like he's out at the very least. If not, you detached the soul from his body.
Is it still spewing hot ass water?
No, that was just when it first popped up. So the guards have all kind of backed off because clearly you guys got this.
Okay, let's go fucking get that bitch out of there and tie him to a chair in the bar.
Olaf runs back to grab his banana leaf. It's firmly secures it around his junk first, and holds up his hands and says, "Sorry, everyone. I don't like my drinking rhythm being interrupted."
Okay, well, while you walk away, and when you come back, the guy's gone from the tunnel.
Olaf is not happy.
I mean, there's still a big ass opening in the tunnel. Like you can jump down there if you so please.
I want to walk up over to Olaf, and while I'm saying it, and while I'm walking up, just go like, "Damn, I didn't think my song was that bad to make him run."
Olaf looks at you and says, "Whatever the hell that noise was, it sounded like the songs of my people, and I respect that. What is your name?"
My name's Rallock.
I like that.
Let's scare some shit.
Let's go scare some shit.
Yeah!
Claps right over the microphone.
Sorry about that.
Rest in peace, headphone users.
Hey, we said we were gonna scare some fuckers. We just scared some fuckers.
You clearly scared some fuckers.
Does the tunnel just go straight down?
No, it like you can it's like 15, 20 feet. Like you can jump down into it, and then like as you're looking into it, like it's just like a straight horizontal shot, like someone's been tunneling through it.
For a while now, perhaps. Okay. Are we able to see anything like through the tunnel?
I don't know. You gonna jump down there?
Yes.
Okay.
With a rope.
Okay.
To be safe.
Okay.
So I can get back up.
Okay. BJ jumps down into the hole, and he doesn't even see the fire guy's body. Like they're all gone. But you can see footsteps, frantic footsteps, and two gigantic like lines, like that. Two people have been dragged. Like,
I want to go down there as well to look.
Okay, you're down there now, Rallock.
Olaf's gonna go down there.
Okay, everyone's in the tunnel now, and you can see down the tunnel. Like it's a little ways, but you can almost make out a wooden door.
Is there anything else in the hall?
It just looks like a dirt tunnel.
I want to shout up to the guards and tell them,
"We're not coming down there, you sissy bitches."
I just want to tell you fuckers what's going on!
We saved the town! That's debatable. You guys are just drunk enough to have courage. We're on duty.
Olaf screams gravy at them.
Gravy shall be supplied if you bring me their heads.
Gravy!
Gotta get that on a t-shirt.
Is it like darker? Is it like completely
No. It's like well lit. There's like, I wouldn't say there's torches, but like, it's not far enough underground to like evade sunlight.
Okay.
I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Let's go walk.
All right.
The door.
BJ starts walking down the tunnel.
I want to follow, pull out my guitar, and start going, secret tunnel! Secret tunnel!
Alright, you guys...
Through the mountain secret tunnel.
You guys have a montage moment as you walk down the tunnel, clearly cementing your friendships. You guys reach the door with no trouble. And that rhymes with secret tunnel.
Can we... Are there holes in the door?
Why would there be holes in the door? It's a wooden door. It's got like cracks and stuff, you know.
Okay.
It's like it's strung together with like.
Can I see through cracks without opening door?
I mean, if you get your face right up next to it.
Can I get my face right up next to it?
You sure can. You want to give me a perception check to see what you see? Quickly does
14.
Math. Quickly does math. 14. I mean, it's you look in and you can only it really just looks like a room, like, but you see 3 red things just kind of like it's distorted. Hey guys, I think they're in this room.
Olaf nods. Solemnly.
You wanna go fuck them up again?
Olaf's like shaking his
this
head
shit?
very violently, yes.
We're starting to see a little half chub going on there.
Yeah, like it's getting at this
It's
point.
getting ready to rage, a little half chub's coming. The banana
Yeah.
leaves kind of falling off.
So, for the listeners who are wondering, how big is Olaf's dick?
Let me draw you out a chart.
So Olaf's dick at like when he's not raging, Olaf functionally has a micro penis when he's not raging. Like it is tucked within his ball sack. It's actually like kind of grotesque.
Negative girth.
Negative girth. But when Olaf
That
rages,
should be on a t-shirt too.
we're gonna merchandise the fuck out of my penis.
I took a drink when you said that part.
You're welcome. Anyway, when Olaf rages, all of the blood in his body just starts pumping without his control. He's just meat at that point. His dick pops the fuck out. Usually slams his banana leaf off. He's trying to figure out a better method of clothing that won't
Have you
offend.
tried pants?
Pants are for people who need pants. When Olaf's raging, his dick reaches down to like his knee. It's actually
Jesus Christ.
it's actually kind of a problem.
From negative girth to knee width.
It can be swung around like a club. If a wizard tries to scry on me, I can helicopter my balls and my dick to throw off their signal.
Triangle. Me helicoptering my dick so the police can't triangulate my cell phone.
Alright, Olaf definitely at this point has a chub and he's raring to go.
Okay.
Thank you for that long explanation as to why. Okay, so yeah, the door's still closed though.
Does it open inward or outward?
It opens outward. I don't know why that's important.
Gotta figure out how we're opening it. Are we pushing it or pulling?
You're pulling it.
I want to get my hand on the door to like open it. I want to look at Olaf and say, Olaf, gravy train.
That's Olaf's.
You don't even open the door. You walk through it and create your own door.
Yeah.
I was just gonna open it real quick. And he's like, Olaf, go!
Olaf charges into the room. Olaf rushes in.
We open up the door.
FBI, open up!
Okay. You burst into the door, and you see the guy who you have clearly frightened the fuck out of still standing, and he's like got the other two by like the cloaks, like the hoods of their cloaks, and he's dragging them like backwards, like really fast away from Rawlock because he's still frightened. It's like, oh fuck, oh god, please no!
I want to go, hey bitch, want to hear my song again?
No, please don't!
Who the fuck are you?
We were the Red Cloaks!
The fuck does that even mean?
This is Gatus, you threw him down a fucking hole with your thorns. You threw Duncan through the fucking earth!
Olaf screams.
And my name's Kirk! Please don't kill me!
Olaf screams, Red is a full color! And goes and grabs Kirk by the throat.
I was just trying to kill some corrupt guards.
What do you mean, corrupt guards?
You have much to learn.
Olaf slightly loosens his grip.
I don't know how to make my voice like that.
Alright, Olaf just like takes his hand off of him and like hugs him. And
Now I'm being squished in a different way.
I'm not like bear hugging him yet, but Olaf whispers in his ear, "If you try any shit, I will bear hug you and dislocate your spine."
I also want to look at him and go,
Feels a little pulse on his butt.
He's like wrapped up in a ball. He can't move his arms or his legs. You've hugged him so tight. He just goes,
What the fuck
I
is that?
smell emotional issues.
And what is that throbbing against my leg?
I feel weird heat coming from somewhere.
Olaf's people fight naked.
Can you let me go?
Are you gonna try any shit?
Actually, it's probably better that you hold me. I don't want to get anywhere near that guy over there.
I give him like a very slight squeeze and whisper, "That's my friend you're talking about."
I want to blow a kiss to him.
He wiggles profusely in Olaf's arms, and he almost gets out because you're so oily. Like, he almost slips out. He's like, you can tell he's like wiggling like a worm, like, fuck out of there. You're basically submitting this man to torture at this point.
I want to close the door now.
The door's broken. Yeah, I'd say there is no door. He broke
Oh
it.
shit, I forgot.
I used the door to open the door.
I used the door to create the door.
God damn.
So what of these corrupted guards?
They're everywhere. They need to be silenced. The capital is a lie.
Where are you
These
from?
conscripts are bitches.
I want to start strumming my guitar and just go, tell us more.
What more do you want to know? They're
Everything.
assholes.
Everything.
I don't know everything. The one who knew everything was Geetus. You knocked him the fuck out.
But he's still alive, right?
I don't know.
I want to check to see if he's still alive.
Roll a perception check to see if you know how to check someone if someone's alive.
Solid 19. And then proficiency.
No, that's fine. You don't need it. You don't need to go that deep.
Does it hit? Does it hit?
You use your profound medical knowledge that just randomly dawns upon you to find this man's carotid, brachial, and radial pulse, and confirm in 3 different locations that he is still alive.
Is that the one that had the guns?
No, that's the one who had the fire. Geetus is fire.
He took a lot of damage.
Kirk's the only one. Yeah, you straight up murdered him, but for the sake of the story, he is still... he's barely there, but he's there.
I'm gonna take a random guess and say that these guys are good.
Maybe.
Olaf
That's yet to be
whispers,
seen.
"Good is subjective."
This is not a black and white world, you monster! It's fucking great! He's like coughing blood up at this point.
I mean, Olaf agrees with that. Olaf is a neutral man. He just wants to have fun. Olaf takes the guy in his arm, sets him down, puts his hands on his shoulder, and says, "Are these corrupt guards going to interrupt my drinking rhythm?"
Maybe.
I want to set the one that knows stuff up into like a sitting position.
Okay, you do so with minimal effort as the guy's basically a twig.
Olaf's going to back the fuck off.
You remember the Deadpool game where Deadpool goes, "Oh, what?"
I thought you were talking like in character for a second. I
Hang
was
on,
like,
before you fucking kill him, let me cure wounds on him real quick.
Yeah, okay, do that.
I'm gonna cure wounds. Okay, I don't even think I need
cast
to
your
roll.
cure wounds and we'll see what happens.
I just need to roll a d8.
Should have had a V8.
2 plus 5, 7. He heals 7.
You can see his eyes flutter as he's kind of like regaining consciousness.
I want to squat down now and start slapping him across the face, going, "Wake up! Why? Whoa! You wake up! Wake up!"
Roll a d4. You deal 4 damage as you slap him across the fucking face repeatedly. But he wakes up. He's just very in a daze still. But he is conscious.
What is with these guards being corrupted?
Did you grow up in a forest, kid? Why you know stock the English?
I was raised by wolves. My mother is a fucking demon, and my father's probably dead.
Emotional issues.
You leave me the fuck alone.
Olaf
You
gets
just
him
kind of
on the
like
shoulder.
scooch his chair back a little bit as you're trying to deal with something. Why didn't you tell me? I could have put the microphone right up to it. No, but Guy just like snaps out of his haze and he goes, We have to leave. We can't stay here. We have to go. There's no point in staying here. We failed. You've fucking left that to be.
But the guards promised me gravy.
It's artificial.
So before
If
we
you
went
let
to-
us go, we'll contact you in the future.
How do we know which guards are corrupted?
That's just the thing. They all are.
Oh no.
Olaf gets in his face and says, I don't trust you. I want proof.
You just beat the shit out of me. Why should I trust you?
I want one of your thumbs.
How will you contact us?
A lot of people don't know about this. Some people just call it science these days. But I have methods.
Yeah, so you're gonna use magic.
What's magic? Who said anything about magic? What's magic? Fuck magic.
Ask your friend over there.
Science.
He heard my song and he's scared the fuck now.
He's just looking at Kirk, and Kirk's got... He's still got his pupils, like, up on the back of his eyes. Ah! Well, fuck. I'll send a little bird to talk to you guys.
I have heard of science. I was in a port town once, and one of the bar wenches mentioned it. I think it's an STD.
He just looks up at you, like, while in a sitting position, he goes, yep, science is definitely an STD. And he looks back to the only competent person here.
Olaf is the whore master.
You see, you ask how you know that you can trust us, but how can we trust you?
You can't. You're just gonna have to roll the dice. Get it? No, sorry.
Wow.
I lift my hand up like I'm gonna slap him again.
He just looks at you, dead face, and goes, alright, fuck this, and he claps his hands and fires spew out towards you guys. Roll to see if it hits you. Dex saves. Everybody gets a dex save. You get a dex save, and you totally passed it.
17, 18, 19.
I don't even need you to like add you're good.
Olaf just moonwalks away from it using his grease powers
So,
while screaming, bitches call me the grease
21.
man.
That's proficiency
21?
in-
What about you, Riley?
Dex mod.
Or Brian, sorry.
8!
Okay, so everyone's able to back away successfully except Brian, who apparently went deaf at some point, like during this debacle, and you get hit with a little bit of fire, Jizzle.
Oh no.
You take 5 damage
Oh,
from his
no.
fire spout, Jizzle.
Oh no.
And just like that, in the cloud of fire that is spewing through the room, the 3 guys just vanish. You also see a door open, but they vanished.
I wanna... No, never mind.
As they vanish, you hear the thump. Oh wait, there's no door. Fuck. The guards storm into the room, and they're like, "What happened here?
They caught us off guard, and now they're gone.
Who did?
The red men that attacked the town.
How do we know you're not one of them?
Are we wearing red?
I'm colorblind.
Are we wearing green?
I'm still colorblind.
We were in the fucking bar. He did something. He threw a barrel.
Didn't like my song!
Magic user!
No.
I just played
He just has a
music.
really nice voice.
I saw you put branches out of your thumbs, you fucking asshole!
Those were twigs.
Olaf reaches forward, grabs the guard by the shoulder, and says,
This is multiple guards.
grabs the one who's speaking right now, and points at what's your character's name again?
Rallock.
Points at Relok and says, "That man sang the song of my people. That is not magic. That is talent."
I thought you were gonna say science.
No, that's an STD.
I thought I was gonna have the guard be like, no, that's an STD. We can't trust you. You all have magic. It's forbidden. Zedith will decide what to do with you. The guards rush in and they
Who?
forcibly constrain you.
Who?
You guys are all sitting in your little debacle.
What did they constrain us with?
Their hands.
Oh.
And now ropes because I'm afraid you're going to be doing something.
How did Olaf? How did they grab a hold of Olaf? Was it difficult?
It took 7 men to bring you down.
Olaf's just squirming the entire time, singing "Grease, Grease, Grease, Grease."
They bring you back up through the hole, except you, Olaf. You kind of like do a willy worm just to like kind of impress him as you slide through the dirt. As they bring you up from the hole, you see I can only describe as a lizard humanoid in some pretty pristine damn armor. He says, "Hello, I'm Zedith.
Hello.
Hi there.
You guys are assholes,
We saved the town.
but you used magic.
Yes. At what cost?
It's illegal.
We
What's
saved
magic?
the town.
Magic is a lot like science,
That's an STD.
Why are you talking about STDs around us?
because STDs are like magic."
The fuck is magic?
Olaf stands up, looks at him, and says, "Olaf does not have the science. You take that back, you whoreson."
Guards, they're getting aggressive. The guards constrain you once more, even though you guys are all tied up still.
I just want to know what magic is.
Guards, arrest these foolish liars.
Olaf is pissed.
I bet Olaf is pissed because Olaf is currently being thrown into a jail carriage right now. His own jail carriage, because we can't trust you with other prisoners. Before you know what happened, your hands are bound again by the guards and Zedith. They take you back through the tunnel that you ran through. Well, they already did that. See, I'm back up. This is how I fast forward through my brain, by the way. Bring the rebels with us. They're going to the capital to face punishment.
Rebels.
Yeah, rebels. You fucking rebels. The caravan, they throw you inside a jail caravan and they like immediately take off because fuck you guys. The caravan begins to move outside the town. Within a few minutes, the buildings start to shrink in the distance. As the smell of trees and honey fill your nose, BJ gets an erection. A few hours of travel go by as you're all startled by the sudden reeking smell of death and horrible shits.
Quick question. Are we still bound?
Yeah,
Like, how bound?
like... You can't move your fucking hands. They didn't take your weapons away, though, because they're idiots, but they
Is it like rope? Like,
it's like rope.
I produce flame.
Hold that thought.
Can I use sleight of hand to get myself out of the rope and make it look like my hands are still tied?
Sure. Roll a d20 to see if that actually happens.
5 plus 2 plus 2. 9.
You try to get out of them, but like this Olaf's like caravans in front of you, and you guys can kind of like see him, and you pop your head out of the bars, and you're like, Olaf, throw me some grease. And what I can only describe is his dick motion, like he just swings, and you see a good stream of some sort of substance fly towards you, and it smacks you right in the face. You use it to get out of them. I don't fucking know.
But I want to keep it look like my hands are still bound.
Do not waste Olaf's gravy.
You only take one arm out, and you're kind of like holding the rope with one hand. But as this reeking smell hits you, the savage screams echo through the forest. Through the through the bars of the caravan, you see a spear slide perfectly into your driver's face. Holy shit. It was a clean fucking kill. Which one? You've sailed the world. Olaf quickly recognizes the screams as goblins.
Give me the gold.
Just as soon as the spear slides to this guy's face, like it touches nose and just keeps going. Like that's how perfect that throw was. Yeah, a green booger appears, like and starts shaking the doors of your guys' Rawlock and BJ's caravan door. Like he's shaking it.
Hey, big boy.
He doesn't speak common. He's like clearly savage.
That's kinky.
He's trying to break in to kill you.
Where's Olaf?
Your caravan was also stopped, but because your guard jumped off quickly to go and try to fight off these fucks. So you're stopped, but you're in front of them.
So am I in like iron manacles or ropes?
You were in ropes. They didn't have a lot of like proficient materials in the. Oh god, here we go.
Oh.
Well, can I roll to burst the ropes?
Okay, let's see if you burst the ropes, friend. I think it goes without question that he got out of his fucking binds pretty easy.
I rolled a 19 just in case you guys were wondering. I flex really fucking hard. The ropes burst. Olaf is ready to fucking go.
Okay.
I want to use my dagger to cut him out of his.
Okay, you guys are pretty much all out of your bounds. The guards are distracted, fighting off what I can only describe as a goblin raid. As everyone checks their phone. That green booger's almost in, by the way. He's still screaming at you.
What's the cage made out of? Metal?
It's like wood with a metal. The thing you're in is like a metal casing, but the caravan itself is wooden.
I want to use vicious mockery on him.
Okay. Let's see if you hit him. Oh wait, I have to make a save, don't I?
Uh-huh.
It's wisdom, right?
Yes.
Is it 13?
Yeah.
Okay, he got an 11, so I'll go with no.
4 plus 5, 9. Since he can't understand me, I want to make hand motions to him.
You sign language towards him?
I want to point towards his crotch and just go like...
He can't acknowledge this fact. Like, you have shaken his society to its core. He doesn't even know what to he drops dead, essentially. That's all I'm going to say.
Did you just roast his penis size and kill him? I love this game. Your dick's small.
But in my society, it's perfectly average. Oh, no! He's dead. You've petrified him so hard, he rigor mortis, like, in a minute. He's stuck like this.
Holding his dick.
No, grasping for God, if there is such a thing.
The goblin's final thought. I have a question for God. Why?
Well, he could have said that, but you don't understand goblins, so... Goddamn. Alright, you guys are all still stuck in your little caravans.
Well, since we were almost stuck, we try getting out.
Alright,
What do you want to do to get out?
Huh?
What do you want to do to get out?
The door's almost open, right?
No, he was just shaking. Well, yeah, almost. But that's from the outside.
Which would also mean...
Firmly plant a heel in the fucking thing so we can move on!
Right, that's what I was going to do.
A strength check, please!
8.
Your strong hand.
Do you have any bonuses?
0.
Lovely. You plant you viciously kick with your twig legs this door, but it's just not going anywhere.
Oh, no. Skipping leg days.
Okay, let's see. What are you gonna do to help? 8. You guys are both viciously banging on this door with your legs, and it's just not going.
I have an idea. Let's do it together.
Olaf looks excited. 9 plus 3.
That's a 12.
Well, you're in a different caravan, so you break through yours easy.
I made door.
Can we try together?
Sure, let's see. Combine it. Yeah, just combine your scores on this roll.
14.
20.
All right, so not even that. Like, you guys both look at each other and you're like, okay, 3, 2, and then before Rawlock even says 1, he kicks it really hard, and you're like, he still's making eye contact with you, BJ, and he's like, bitch.
No, just go.
All right, so you're all free from your caravan binds, and the goblins are like running about. And you see a like a large wave of goblins like funnel towards you. They all have spears and sticks and swords and shit. The smell of sulfur fills the air and stings your eyes. But through your tears, you see a cracked cave formation on the side of the road, just big enough to drop down into.
Could do that, or I could scare them with my demonic wings.
There's a shitload of them.
Dead.
Like, the guards are almost overwhelmed.
How many is a shitload?
A shitload usually means about 100 to 300.
Okay, let's go to the crack.
Yeah, I want to go.
I mean, they all have 8 health, but if you really want to fight them,
That's 800 health.
I wasn't gonna put it in a mob form, but yeah.
I have 6.
What's wrong with 6 health?
I go to the crack.
How many are right next to us?
They're not quite near you yet. They're like, there's a good chunk of them that are almost on Olaf's caravan, like swarming it.
Okay, I want to go to the cave as well, and then at the entrance yell, "Olaf, get your ass over here!"
Olaf is gonna run over there. He says, I want my friends.
He gets too excited though, and he grabs you both and runs through the cave and makes his own door again.
No fucking cave.
Alright, so as he's running through the door, you guys realize quickly that this is like a hole that you needed to drop into, and you start falling. So you drop down, and what you can only hear is you drop down in what I can only describe as a sulfur pit. You fall 2 stories before landing. Olaf, roll to see how you land.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's a 15.
Dex. With Dex? You proficient in Dex? Okay. You do like a cool backflip while you fall, and while you're falling, you grab both Rawlock and BJ, and you just have them in your arms as you land. And as soon as you land, they slip right the fuck out because you're covered in grease. But you still stand there in a heroic pose.
The grease man is here.
Ow.
I want to prestidigitate the grease off of me.
Okay, that happens. Alright, as you guys stand up, the smell of sulfur fills your nose, and you realize that you're standing in a reservoir of ankle-deep water with 3 paths diverging in front of you, all unlit, all smelly, and all a gamble. But I think that's where we should stop because I forgot we were doing a podcast. So that is what, like an hour? Yeah.
Stay
You guys
greasy.
have it? You say you guys have any closing thoughts for this?
Stay greasy, my
We're
friends.
stuck in a sulfur pit.
What the fuck is magic?
Just remember, kids, science is an STD.
The fuck is magic? The fuck is
Me going like this. Me cleaning the grease off me. What the fuck is magic?
I just started making fun of a goblin one day and he exploded. I don't know what magic is.
I made fun of his dick size and he keeled over. I just thought it was really funny.
Alright, so that was what I can only describe, yes, Dungeons and Delinquents. So thank you guys for listening.
Join us next time.
Stay greasy, my friends.
You better come back next time or Margaret's gonna get you. Janice, you wanna say anything?
Don't hug children when their parents aren't around.
No, it does not condone. Okay, anyway, yeah, why not? That'll be it.
gravy train.
Goodbye!